So look at this. This is my view every time I come home from work, every day. There's red tomatoes hanging on the tomato plants. And I harvest them. And I process them. And we eat them. And we give them away. The next day, I come home and there's more red tomatoes. It is unbelievable. I could not be happier. I am so thrilled with what my garden is putting out. It's amazing. You know, I started everything from seed, and the tomatoes especially, in February. So maybe that's why I'm doing so good. It wasn't this last year, that's for sure. So, everywhere you look, every day there's something to harvest. And if it's not the tomatoes, it's cucumbers. And if it's not the cucumbers, it's zucchini. And it's always the beans. So we got to get the beans too. I have jars of pickles in the house. I gave away a ton of pickles to my brother. He's going to make, well, cucumbers, and he's going to make his own pickles. But yeah, lots going on in the garden. Here's my new beans from my midsummer planting for the fall. They're doing pretty darn good. But I'm going to put on my kangaroo apron and get harvesting these tomatoes. Let's see what else I got going on here. Patty pans, where are you? I just harvested that big one. Oh yeah, I see little ones there. And a little one over there. I have one in the house. I'm going to make patty pan pie, which is really zucchini pie, but I'm going to use the patty pan squash. And I got 2 squashes in here somewhere. And of course, I couldn't see it the other night because of the storm, but I've got some scarlet runner beans coming up here. Let's see. Can you see it now? Yeah. So I got to get up on a little stepping stool and get those harvested. And it's all over the plant, so I definitely want to harvest them because I just want this to keep blooming. I just love the red blooms. Oh, there's another cucumber in there. I gotta get in there to get that one. My pathway is being blocked. I'm going to try to fix that up. These pole beans are doing great. I'm going to harvest some of these too today with my kangaroo apron. I'll show you that in a little bit. Looks like I'm going to get something good off of these. And there's a bunch in that tangled mess up there too I have to get into. If the bees let me. Then some strawberries. This is the brandywines. This is huge. One huge tomato. 1 ton tomato. Just getting bigger. Not turning color yet. The new patty pan squashes are flowering. And it looks like the watermelons are going to start traveling. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna control those. Maybe go up or just let them ramble on, not sure. And these volunteer tomato plants, I had put some, what do you call it, compost that I made. down on top of them, and I think they really enjoyed it because they're starting to bloom now. I just did this the other day before the rainstorm. Oh, this one's got a tomato on it. And I don't know what these are going to be. I think I had some Romas here last year, but we shall see. And these bush beans are doing good. Oh, I got some harvesting to do in here too. So happy about the beans because I'm just going to keep blanching and freezing, and hopefully have enough for the whole winter. Everything seems to be doing good. Of course, the broccoli I have to pull up and never did. And the lettuce, I keep saying I gotta do that and never do it. But I want to plant new kale and lettuce. It's early August, so I want to get ready for the fall crops. These have been here since the spring, and we're still harvesting from them. So that's the red Russian, and this is the blue curly, which are really doing great. They really treated us well. The carrots are still growing. I check them once in a while, but they still need some growing to do. They've been in there a long time. So that's just a quick little update. Ooh. Hello, busy bee. I noticed that on the summer squash, in the mornings, the honeybees are all over the yellow flowers. These yellow flowers are wide open, and it's covered with honeybees. And the bumblebees are over here patiently waiting for the honeybees to go away, and then the bumblebees take over this area. And look, I have a little spaghetti squash growing here. Everything's been stressed. I don't know what's going on, but I do have some fruit growing, so I'm not too really concerned. I think all the plants are tired. And I kind of am too. I mean, I'm harvesting every day since June. And making sauce and canning and making baskets for people and giving things away every day. And I have to drive these baskets to people because I don't want to wait for them to pick it up, because by the time they pick it up, it's overripe and they need a new basket. This feels very mushy on the bottom, so I'm gonna probably process that. These got some scarring on it from splitting because of the crazy watering pattern, I guess, inconsistent watering. But I'm starting to get blight on these plants too. But I'm hoping that the green ones will have time to ripen. Look at that big one in here. It's a big one. But I have some green ones. But like I said, every day, what wasn't red yesterday is red today. So I'm going to take off all these red ones. Go in the house, there'll be no red ones left, but I come out in the morning, they'll be close to red, and by the time I come home, they'll be red. So I'm going to get busy harvesting. There's my pouch. And like I said, when I undo the strings, it just comes out here and they will fall out. It's hands-free pouch harvesting. So, okay everybody, I hope So this is the kangaroo pouch. I untied the strings, so now everything can just come right out the bottom. Gently. So there's the tomatoes. And here are the string beans from the pole beans. And these are the string beans from the bush beans. I got about 12 bush beans, plants. And that's pretty much what I get every time I get about this amount from the pole beans. So obviously the pole beans do better than the bush beans, since I have 12 there. And I think 4 and 4, so 8. 4 on one side, 4 on the other. That goes over the trellis. So you get a bigger bang for your buck out of those. But I like to have these. I think they grow faster and produce faster, and they're, you know, if you're low on these, you can always pick those. I don't know. I just like having those to compensate if this is a low harvest. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you that this is pretty much what I come home to every day with the tomatoes. And this is, I would say, once a week on the string beans. But I do highly recommend this apron, though it doesn't hold what I need. I don't know if you guys have like a tremendous amount to harvest, but it practically did not hold this. I would need a supplemental basket for more things. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Talk to you all soon.